Good morning. You listen to Floordaily.net, and I'm Kemp Harr. This morning, my guest is Steve Siraki, Vice President of Residential Sales at Shaw Industries. Steve, how you doing?
Good, Kemp. Good morning. Good to talk to you.
We were just together last week up in Michigan at the NFA meeting, and I thought we'd talk about COREtec, which, most people know is probably the strongest single brand in the LVT business. I want to get into some of the history on that. Before we get to that, though, a little background on you. Steve, you're a lifer. You've been at Shaw for over 32 years. And, you went straight from Miami of Ohio college to Shaw, didn't you?
That is correct. I graduated from there in 1990 and came straight into the Shaw training program. So it's been an exciting 32 years with Shaw, an exciting 32 years in this industry.
Let's talk about COREtec. A little background. This just from my memory, maybe off a little bit. It was 6 years ago that Shaw bought the COREtec brand and all of the business from U.S. Floors. It's hard to believe it's been 6 years. And Pete launched that brand, I believe it's 2014. And when you bought it, these are my estimates, but it was around $600 million in sales. And I'd say it's safe to assume that you've more than doubled it. So my estimate is it's at least $1.2 billion, which would make it the strongest single brand in the LVT business.
Well, we certainly believe it's the strongest single brand in the LVT business. We also believe it's the strongest single brand in the flooring business, and that's what we hear from our customers. So, where I get a lot of my thoughts and my analysis is from the customers. And you mentioned the NFA. We specifically heard from all of the NFA members what the COREtec brand means to them and means to their associates and means to the consumer that walks in the door or they contact online or they sell in homes. So there's no question that COREtec is, in our opinion, the strongest brand in the flooring industry. And we're just so proud to have the opportunity to grow the brand with our customers.
Yeah, one of the things about COREtec that I think I'd like to point out is that it's WPC construction. You look at all these factories that are being built over here in this country right now, and they're almost all of them are SPC. It's a little bit easier product to make. And WPC to the consumer in the residential market, it gives a beefy perception as she holds it, and it's a little bit more sound deadening. So I think the original, the Grande, and the Premium are all WPC, right?
Yes, they are, and that is really the core of COREtec and always has been. The originals, when COREtec launched the originals and then it became a part of the foundation, certainly, of the COREtec business, it really is centered on WPC. And certainly as things have moved to SPC, COREtec plays there as well with the COREtec Pro line. But the retail focus, without question, to the consumer is the originals, it's the Premium, it's the Grande, and it's better product. And it's product that is very, very appealing to the consumer. And that's the center of COREtec, and that's where we win with our retailers.